Picture this. You're walking through your office car park at the end of a long day and something catches your eye on the ground. It's a USB stick, just lying there, almost begging to be picked up. At first glance, it looks completely ordinary. Just a plain, unbranded USB drive. Nothing flashy, nothing suspicious. In fact, it seems so boring that you almost ignore it. But then you think, someone must have dropped this. Maybe it has important work files or family photos. I'll do the right thing and return it. So you slip it into your pocket, head back to your desk, and without a second thought, plug it into your computer to see if you can identify the owner. The screen stays blank. No files pop up, no folders open. It seems like the USB is empty, or maybe even broken. But what you can't see is far more dangerous. Behind the scenes, your computer is under silent attack. Malicious code is running and you have no idea. This isn't just a forgotten USB drive. It's a carefully crafted weapon, designed to look harmless, but built to do harm. In a matter of seconds, it's typing commands at lightning speed, opening secret backdoors, copying your files, and sending your passwords and sensitive data to a stranger halfway across the world. In less time than it takes to make a cup of coffee, your digital life is compromised. Your privacy, your work, your identity, all at risk. There are no alarms, no pop-ups, no warnings. The office is quiet, and you're completely unaware of the danger unfolding right in front of you. Maybe you shrug, thinking the USB is useless, and toss it into your desk drawer, never realizing the damage that's already been done. Meanwhile, your bank details, emails, private photos, and logins are being stolen and sent to someone with bad intentions. That USB stick wasn't lost by accident. It was planted there on purpose. It was bait, set by someone who knows how to exploit human nature. Without realizing it, you walked right into a trap, a digital snare designed to catch the curious and the helpful. This isn't science fiction or a scene from a spy movie. It's a real threat, and it has a name. The USB rubber ducky. Hackers love this trick because it's simple, effective, and it works on almost anyone who lets their guard down for just a moment. It preys on our curiosity, our desire to help, and our habit of trusting everyday objects. Why bother breaking through tough firewalls or hacking passwords when someone will do the hard work for you by plugging in the device themselves? It's the digital version of the ancient Trojan horse, a seemingly innocent gift that hides a dangerous secret inside. You'd never open a mysterious briefcase you found on a park bench, right? But in the digital world, the temptation to see what's inside can be overwhelming. That curiosity, that split-second decision can cost you everything. Your data, your money, even your reputation. The USB rubber ducky is a hacker's dream tool. It's cheap, easy to use, and devastatingly effective. With just a few seconds and a single click, it can unleash chaos on your computer and your life. All it takes is one moment of trust, one lapse in judgment, and the damage is done. By the time you realize what's happened, it's often too late. Your system is compromised, and your information is out in the wild. So, stay alert. The next lost USB stick you find could be a ticking time bomb waiting for its next victim. Don't let curiosity be your downfall. In the digital age, a little caution can save you from a world of trouble. Before we go further, let's be clear. This video is for education, not crime. We're showing you how these attacks work so you can protect yourself, your family, and your business. Using a USB rubber ducky to access someone else's computer without permission is illegal. It's not a prank, it's a crime with serious consequences. Our goal is to keep you informed and safe. Understanding how hackers think helps you spot red flags and avoid traps. Use this knowledge to build your defenses, not to harm others. Stay responsible, stay legal, and if you want more tips on staying safe, subscribe to our channel. We break down security and tech so everyone can be safer online. Hit subscribe and let's get smarter together. Now, let's unmask the USB rubber ducky. So, what exactly is a USB rubber ducky? At first glance, it looks completely harmless. Just another USB stick you might find lying around the office or tucked away in your backpack. But don't be fooled by its ordinary appearance. It's designed to look identical to a regular USB flash drive, same size, same shape, same familiar connector. That's the genius of its disguise. Most people wouldn't think twice before plugging it in, but if you crack it open, you'll see it's not a storage device at all. There's no space for your files or photos. Instead, it's a tiny, powerful computer built around a microcontroller. This little chip is programmed to act just like a keyboard. Here's the catch. Your computer trusts keyboards by default. When you plug one in, there are no warnings, no pop-ups, no security checks. It just works. The USB rubber ducky takes full advantage of this trust, slipping past your defenses without raising any alarms. The moment it's plugged in, it springs into action, pretending to be a keyboard and typing out commands at lightning speed, far faster than any human could manage. These commands can do almost anything a real keyboard can do: open programs, download malware, steal data, or even create new user accounts. And it all happens in the blink of an eye. The attacker simply writes a script, loads it onto the ducky, and waits for an unsuspecting victim to plug it in. No hacking skills required once it's set up. As soon as it's connected, the ducky takes over, executing its payload in just seconds, often before you even realize what's happening. It's truly a wolf in sheep's clothing, malicious but perfectly disguised as something harmless and familiar. The real danger. You'd never suspect a thing until it's too late. It's so subtle, most people don't even notice until the damage is done. That's what makes the USB rubber ducky so effective, and frankly so terrifying. It exploits our trust in everyday technology. Next, let's dive deeper and see exactly how it tricks your computer into giving up control. Here's how the USB rubber ducky fools your computer and why it's become a favorite tool for hackers and penetration testers alike. When you plug it in, the ducky doesn't act like a normal USB drive. Instead, it immediately tells your system, "I'm a keyboard," tricking your computer into thinking it's just another input device. Computers trust keyboards by default. No security prompts, no hesitation. Unlike unknown USB drives, which might trigger warnings, keyboards are assumed to be safe and essential. This deep-rooted trust is built into every major operating system. Windows, macOS, and Linux all treat keyboards as harmless, giving them instant access. The ducky exploits this trust by running a simple but powerful script called Ducky script. This script is preloaded onto the device before it's ever plugged in. Once connected, it can type hundreds of commands in seconds, faster than any human could. It can open programs, type out complex instructions, and execute hidden tasks at lightning speed. For example, it might open the run box, launch a hidden command prompt, and start stealing data or installing malware, all in a matter of seconds, often before you even notice anything unusual. The only sign might be a brief flicker on your screen, but it's so subtle that most users wouldn't think twice. The ducky can disable antivirus software, download malicious files, or quietly steal sensitive documents before you even realize anything happened. For hackers, it's truly plug and play. The entire attack can be over in less than a minute, with the hacker removing the device and leaving almost no trace behind. All it takes is one careless moment, leaving your computer unlocked or plugging in a found USB stick. The ducky turns our love of convenience into a major vulnerability, exploiting the trust we place in everyday devices. That's why it's so dangerous, and why cybersecurity experts warn against plugging in unknown USB devices. Next, let's break down a real attack script to see exactly how these attacks are crafted and executed. Let's see a typical attack in action. The ducky's script opens the run box, launches a hidden command prompt, and types commands to find all saved Wi-Fi passwords. It saves them to a hidden file. Then it opens a browser in the background and uploads the file to the attacker's server. All of this happens in seconds. No visible windows, no alerts. The ducky can't store files itself, so it sends the data online. When it's done, it leaves no trace. Your passwords are gone, and you never saw it happen. That's how fast a ducky can steal your secrets. Who uses USB rubber duckies? On the good side, penetration testers use them to find security weaknesses and help companies improve. They test if employees will plug in unknown devices, then report the results so companies can train staff and fix vulnerabilities. On the dark side, criminals use duckies to steal secrets, plant backdoors, or cause chaos. Disgruntled employees, corporate spies, and lone hackers all use these tools. They're cheap, easy to use, and effective. That's why they're popular with both professionals and criminals. The threat is real, so awareness is your best defense. The impact of a USB rubber ducky attack is real and personal. For individuals, it can mean stolen bank info, drained accounts, and identity theft. Cleaning up after a hack is stressful and time-consuming. Hackers can steal private photos or messages and use them for extortion. For businesses, one compromised computer can lead to ransomware attacks, lost data, and massive financial losses. Hospitals, logistics companies, and major corporations have all been hit. The fallout includes lost trust, regulatory fines, and lawsuits, all from one employee plugging in a lost USB. The consequences are devastating. It's not just theory, it happens every day. One careless moment can trigger a disaster. That's why vigilance matters. Protecting yourself is simple. Rule 1. Never plug in unknown USB devices, no matter how tempting. Treat them like suspicious packages. At work, hand-found drives to IT security. Disable auto-run features on your computer for extra safety. Some companies block new USB devices until approved. Always lock your screen when you step away, even for a minute. On Windows, press Windows plus L. On Mac, Control Command Q. These habits make attacks much harder. Stay alert to your surroundings and your devices. Small actions can prevent big disasters. Good security is about smart habits, not paranoia. Stay safe by staying aware. We've seen how a simple USB stick can be a hacker's weapon. The biggest threats aren't always high-tech. They're often simple tricks that prey on trust. The key is awareness, not fear. Don't plug in unknown devices. Report suspicious drives to IT. Lock your computer when you leave it. These habits are your best defense. You are the first line of security. No software can replace a cautious user. Share this knowledge. Help others stay safe too. Hackers count on ignorance. Don't make it easy for them. In cybersecurity, a little suspicion goes a long way. Don't be a sitting duck. Stay safe out there. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Cyber Defense for the latest in cybersecurity.